Good morning, myself Mohit Sain, and I am here presenting my internship report on IoT. So basically, I done my internship from the Emertxe Technologies, which is established, which is in the Karnataka in Bangalore. So this is my online internship, which I enrolled and give a exam of the uh, internship, and then I got the internship after the exam selection. So it is about the Internet of Things program of the 1 month. So let's start the my presentation of the whole month that what I learned in the internship. So basically on the first day we just got to know that about the internship, about the company, about the HRs of the companies. So it is just a basic knowledge about the companies, about the training, how the training go through the whole month. That is. After the second day, let's start the presentation. So that's what on the first day we start with the introduction of the C programming. So C programming is a basic is about the historical significance about the programming evolution. Overview of the fundamental data types like integer and float. Explanation of number systems, binary, decimal, hexadecimal, relevance. Understanding the data representation that is the bits in the bytes and the storage. Overview of the C modifiers, signed and assigned, short and long. Also, in C programming, it is a general purpose use procedural programming language developed by the Danish Ritchie in 1972. It is a combines features of the both high level and low level languages of offering efficiency and control. On the second day, I learned about the control structure. So basically, I just includes my training scenarios in the each slide of every and each day's concepts and the learning. So in each slide, we will learn about for a day what we learned in a on training. So on the next day, we learned about the control structures that's like a conditional statements. Statements such as a if and switch determines the code blocks to execute based on the specific conditions, allowing the dynamic control of program flow and decision making. That basically about the conditional statement that if the condition is true, then the program will execute and move forward, and if the condition is false, then it breaks. Okay. And second one, the looping structure constructs that looping constructs includes for the if while and do while loop. It enables the repeat the execution of the code blocks, facilitating efficient processing of the data and automating repetitive tasks within a program. If we have to repeat the task so many times for a long time, so we can use loop for the multiple execution of a single code or single instruction. And the third one is the flow control. Flow control statement like a break and continue manage the execution flow within the loop and providing granular control over the iteration and enabling complex logic in the programming scenarios. On the next day, we go with the some advanced about the C programming, like a data types, memory representation, and the operators overview. So in C programming, the data types like a integer data type, float data type, and the character data type. In integer, we can say that the numbers we include in integer data type. In float, we also include the decimal numbers of the data as a data. And the characters like ABCDs we include in the characters. C program utilize the various data types to define variables and manage memory effectively. The second one is the memory representation. Memory representation is the main part of the program. Understanding the memory representation is a crucial for the efficient programming and the managing the resources in C. And the third one is the operator overview. Operator overview is to facilitate the complex calculations and logic operations, enhancing programming capabilities. That is all about the advanced C programming. Also, we can say that like so next, that was the functions and pointers. It is the main part we should learn about the C programming. Functions basics. Functions is the C are essential for the modular programming. They allow for the code reuse, making program easier to manage, and understanding the functions can take parameters and return values. Second is the pointer introduction. Pointer store the memory addresses of a variable, enable efficient memory management. They facilitate the dynamic memory allocation (DMA) of a data structure like arrays and linked lists. Arrays also the important in the C programming that stores the address and the linked list also like um, a queue. Third one is the endiness explain. The endiness refers to the order of the bits in the memory. Understanding big endian and little endian in the crucial for managing data correctly across the different systems and architecture. The next also the about the functions and pointer the pointer declaration. Pointer declaration allow the efficient memory management and the dynamic data handling in C programming. And the second one is the memory management that we learned in the previous slides. That is the memory management is a most important thing in the C programming. Understanding the pointer is crucial for effective memory management. So we also need to understand about the pointers because it is really crucial in the memory management and the data manipulation of the program. Third one is the passing by reference. Passing by reference enhance the function effectively and allows the direct access to variable data. It allows the direct access of a variable data. And the next one is the avoiding the pointer errors. We know that in C programming we also have to face some kind of errors. So to avoiding these errors, we should need to follow these and keep it in mind. That is the null pointer. Null pointer are essential for preventing the errors when accessing memories. Always initialize the pointer to the null to check if they points to valid memory location before use. Second one is a wild pointer. Wild pointer occurs when a pointer is utilized or points to a memory location that has been freed. This can lead to unpredictable behavior and the crashes in program. Third one is the constant pointers. Constant pointers restricts the modification of the data they point to ensuring the data integrity. Understanding when to use the constant pointer helps to manage memory safely and clearly in your code. Next one is the advanced pointer. In advanced pointer, we have to learn about string basics, string manipulation, dynamic strings. So a C-style strings consist of a sequence of characters ending with the null terminator. In string manipulation, manipulating the strings requires knowledge of the pointer, enabling efficient memory use in C programming. Dynamic strings dynamic memory allows for a flexible string sizes accommodating varying length during the program execution. That is. In this first few weeks, we learned about the C programming, how the C are useful in our training. That is also the main part. So, before starting the IoT trainings, you should have a sufficient knowledge about the C programming as well as you should have to learn about the C++ programming. So the next we're gonna start. I will explain you about the C++ because we also cover the C++ in our training. Transition of the C++. C++ evolved from C, incorporating features that facilitate object-oriented programming, which enhance the code modularity, reusability, and abstraction through the use of the class and object. Key features like a major features of the C++ includes encapsulation, inheritance, and polymerism, enabling developers to create more complex and efficient software solutions compared to the procedural programming in C. Third one is the access specifiers. C++ introduced access specifiers such as the public, private, and protected, which controls the access to the class members, ensuring the data security integrity with the object-oriented programming. So I'll tell you the some of the most common thing about the C++ is a very powerful language. Okay, it's a general purpose programming which is developed in the 1979. It is a middle level language and the object-oriented programming. Known for its speed, it's known for his speed and efficiency. C++ is very efficient program language. And that is about the pillar of the OOPS, object-oriented programming. So before to learn about the OOPS, it have a three parts we have learned, that is the encapsulation, abstraction, and inheritance. In encapsulation, building the data, its method that operates on the data within a single unit, hiding the implementation details from the outside world. And the abstraction is all about the focusing on essential features while ignoring non-essential details. That's the complex system to be simplified, focusing on the essential features without implementation. That is what I tell. In inheritance, allowing the one class to inherit properties and behavior from another class. So promoting code reusability and hierarchical relationship. So inheritance will also enables the new classes to inherit properties.